No Limit gang, Mr. Boston Richey is in some trouble.
While Krishan and Blueface set the standard for toxic relationships,
Sure it is.
28-year-old Boston Richey and his 19-year-old girlfriend are following closely.
Hold on. This man is 28 and his girlfriend is 19.
Bruh.
That's the first problem right there, bro. You got her mess with these young girls. I don't know what Mr. Freaky Richey doing right here. He basically playing unk to this little girl.
On March 31st, a criminal complaint would be filed out of Harris County, Texas,
Right.
stating Houston police responded to a call at 3:30 a.m. regarding an assault with an unknown weapon at the Marriott Hotel downtown. 19-year-old Tatiana Chanel would speak with Houston police
she bad too.
8 and 10:30 p.m. Her and her boyfriend Jalen Foster,
Mr.
aka
Tatiana.
Boston Richey, who've been dating roughly 1 to 2 years, were at a nightclub named Sakai for an event.
Right.
That's when Richey grabbed her phone from her hands and began arguing with her, later taking her other phone.
The hell he on?
Oh, that's a red flag right there, bro. If a girl got 2 phones, red flag. Cut her off.
Oh, what the hell he Burton?
With the heli.
That's Shorty? That's a little young joint?
The Tatiana girl? Ooh.
Don't get clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did all this out in public.
Yeah, what the hell he Burton? What the hell he on? What the hell he?
Oh, did he swing?
No,
Hold on. Did he swing on her?
What the hell he?
Oh.
No.
He threw a punch.
Don't record that.
She told officers
Richey,
her
you
and
tripping.
took 2 separate vehicles to the event, and when they arrived, she asked for her phone back from the vehicle. When she got out, she claimed Richey exited his vehicle and pushed her into the second row within the vehicle. He then began choking her for approximately 6 to 10 seconds and choked her approximately 20 times within 2 hours. She told officers
yeah,
that
you done,
Richey pushed
Mr.
her to
Richey.
the floor of the vehicle twice, using his knee and body weight on her neck to stop her breathing.
What is wrong with this crazy man? Bro, you got all this money and you finna fuck it off by being stupid, beating on your girl. I mean, my nigga, if you don't want to, send them our way. Shorty bad too, on God.
In the strangulation, she stated she believed she lost consciousness, felt dizzy, lightheaded, tense, weak, and she threw up twice. She told
that's
officers
crazy.
she felt as though she was going to die, and claimed Boston Richey told her,
If you call the police, I might kill you as
I
well.
might as well kill you. When she tried to get out of the vehicle, Richey told her she couldn't, as 2 others sat and watched everything happen. It wasn't until a mutual friend of theirs got in and prevented him from continuing the assault that he finally stopped. Tatiana would finish her statement by telling officers she's 4 to 8 weeks pregnant and that Richey was aware.
Bro, she
Tatiana would claim
pregnant?
Richey-
You beating on a woman that's carrying your kids. The hell is wrong with you? I ain't gonna lie, gang. These niggas don't be deserving no bad female. That's when a nigga like me step in place, you know what I'm saying? I come in all smooth, got my cologne on, you know what I'm saying? Pull up on you with some flowers, take you out for dinner, you know what I'm saying? Take you home, eat you. Oh! You feel me? Make you go to sleep, wake up, eat you again.
Bruh.
My bad, y'all. Let's get back to the video though. I'm tripping.
Tatiana would claim Richey choked her previously and provided pictures to police of her injuries.
Nah, that's crazy.
She'd identify Richey by his ID photo and stated she wanted to press charges. Now, this criminal complaint would make its rounds through social media, as would photos of Tatiana's neck, and this wasn't the first time the couple had the blog's attention. Back in January, she'd post to social media saying Richey paid off her whole year of rent, consistently cleans her house, grocery shops for her, and makes her breakfast.
I mean, that's what if you get money like that, you know what I'm saying, you rich, bro, you supposed to take care of your woman. But the stuff he doing right now, you ain't supposed to be beating on her, choking her, putting your knee into her neck, damn near killing your girl. A woman that's carrying your kid at that. Tripping, gang.
And this comes only 3 months after Tati went viral for this picture with Lil TJ, but Richey has openly admitted to tricking and has made it a part of his persona to pay for love, and it's believed he does so to cater to his female fans. But if we rewind back to January of 2024, that's where things get weird. Tatiana would post pictures with the last slide showing a cake that read legal.
Right.
Rumors had previously come out stating Boston Richey was dating a minor, and this post would seemingly confirm she just turned 18.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. So this man was already 26, 28, I don't know however old he was. And she wasn't even 18 years old yet. They basically saying that she was 17. Damn.
As the blog started going against Richey, and going as far as showing old story posts of Tati from when she would have been 17, Richey would respond to the accusations.
It's my bro, she 18. This girl 23. You gonna say what up?
Look at him trying to talk about she 23.
Hey, are you still beefing?
Look.
Motherfucker hard. You still beefing? You beefing? I know.
No.
Okay. Check your ass up online.
Now Richey would claim she wasn't 18, but in fact 23. Later in
Nah, more
November
like 17.
2024,
Your ass going to jail for 23 years playing around with a minor.
like
You better
Kev,
stop playing.
When asked about dating an 18-year-old, Richey would confirm it happened.
Help me understand. I'm not all the way hip to all the gossip of your personal life.
Right.
But you were dating like an 18-year-old chick, right?
Yeah.
You guys broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the big deal? You're a kid. You're like 23 years old, right?
Nah.
How old are you?
I don't know. It really wasn't no big deal.
Nah, this nigga
People
about
were- people were
28,
making a big deal
about
that you're
going
dating
on
18-year-old?
30.
Yeah. But it really wasn't nothing like it.
But how old are you?
27.
I mean, you know, fuck.
But let's be clear and be fair. No criminal investigation has gone public at any time, and no proof of Richey doing anything with a minor has been brought up or used against him.
Come on now, man. Y'all know, bro. Come on. Ain't no nigga just with no female. He not hitting it. It's a select few dudes out there that's with a female and they ain't getting none. Come on, bro. If that's your girl, bro, that's guaranteed play. I don't even know why they playing. They know he was hitting it. He was smashing a minor.
Tatiana. These are all just examples of a relationship gone viral
Freaky
for
Richey.
all of the wrong reasons, and it gets worse. Because of the incident in Houston, Boston Richey was charged with felony assault by impeding breathing.
Right.
A third-degree felony under Texas law, this charge alone can carry 2 to 10 years in state prison. But it still gets worse.
Oh, it get worse?
Back in 2023,
We gotta sit up for
Richey
this.
was indicted by the feds on charges of distributing more than 100 kilos of marijuana,
Ooh.
possessing 12 firearms, including a Glock with a switch, and possessing those firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking.
And they say he was caught by the feds. How the hell is he a free man? Like, I thought that usually, like, when the feds come pick you up, they got you. Like, it's over with. How did he get out? I don't know, y'all. Is he a snitch?
Oh!
What y'all think?
From
Sound like
now
Mr.
until
Freaky
then,
Richey gave
Richey
us some
filed
information.
Trial release, the federal version of bond, and a major stipulation of that pretrial release was obviously
The
not
Fed
getting
bun is
arrested.
crazy.
On April 14th, federal prosecutors would file an order revoking release, stating Richey violated his release conditions.
Right.
He was required to refrain from committing any new offenses, reside in his approved residence, and not travel beyond the Northern District of Florida unless he obtained permission. On the day of the assault, Richey did not have any shows booked and was not approved to be out of state. So not only
Oh,
did
yeah, so he
violate
wasn't even
by
supposed to be in
leaving without
Houston.
permission, he caught a new felony by strangling his pregnant girlfriend. A federal warrant for arrest was
This
issued
nigga's
on
cooked.
April 8th, and according to the order revoking
Y'all comment
release,
cooked in the comment
US
section.
Marshals attempted to track Richey's tour dates, which indicated he should have been in Vegas on April 12th,
Right.
but he was a no-show. Marshals were unable to locate him for a week before he finally surrendered himself to the feds. Federal prosecutors are now going to use all of this as reasoning to why Boston Richey should not be granted another pretrial release until he goes to trial for his current Fed case. This would put a pause on all shows and his ability to earn more money by performing to fight the case.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If y'all paid for them tickets for Mr. Boston Freaky Richey show, y'all paid to see this freaky nigga perform, it's over with. He ain't getting out this time. This nigga's tweaking. He was in Houston and when he supposed to be there. He was supposed to ask for permission to leave Florida from, I guess, with his probation officer or something like that. And then while he out of town, he catch a whole nother case, choking his girlfriend. That ain't no simple case. That's something serious.
Now in Richey's
tweaking.
defense, QC Media would post alleged screenshots claiming Tatiana was willing to drop the lawsuit if he pays her $100,000. Allegedly,
she money hungry.
Out, but she won't testify, press charges, or continue to cooperate as long as the wire is received. She then allegedly claimed the state of Texas will drop the charges if she doesn't plan on testifying. Comments under the post would go crazy as someone as far as saying Boston Richey is getting extorted by a teenager, along with saying it's witness tampering, which is interesting. Nobody knows if the texts were actually her, but if it was, and Richey posted them, it poses the question, could she be charged with extortion? Or could he be charged with an additional felony for trying to bribe a witness? It's just an added twist to an already spiraling relationship.
And that's dumb, bro. That's so stupid. Even if this is the case, you know, she texts him or whatever they got going, I don't know, them texting back and forth about, you know, him paying her $100K to drop the charges. Nigga, why you feel like you gotta prove this to social media? Why would you post this on social media? And now you done put the whole world in your business. I'm sure it done got back to the feds. So when you go to court, this gonna get brought up. They gonna ask about this too. Like, y'all niggas be stupid. Everything is not meant for the internet.
Kept within federal custody, Boston Richey will miss the birth of his child with Tatiana if she's actually pregnant. But we'll just have to wait and see how this case progresses. Now, just to touch on that last bit of information, her saying she'll drop the lawsuit. This isn't a lawsuit. This is a criminal case. He's not getting sued. He has charges filed against him.
Exactly.
Based off
by
of
the
her
feds.
statement and the evidence that she gave, which includes the statement, as well as photographs and then the video of him snatching the
And
phone.
it's stupid too. Why would she try to press charges? Especially something like this. Once it get into the hands of the feds, bruh, it ain't no way. I don't think it's a rare chance that they can drop this. Unless, you know what I'm saying, she get up there and don't testify like she said. But still, bruh, something that serious, you beating on a woman, then she got all this evidence, it's gonna be hard to get that dropped.
There's no video evidence of the strangulation or anything like that, right? But when you blatantly have someone saying, yeah, this is what happened, it doesn't look good. And I don't know if she realized it or not, but because she made these statements and he was charged, she just put him back in the feds.
Exactly.
Because he was on pretrial release. He wasn't supposed to be in Houston, Texas. And then, you know, he caught a new felony case. So there's a good chance they're gonna try to keep him in the feds until his case is concluded, which could take however long. And because it's a Fed case, it could also come with prison time, right? Because NBA Youngboy is one of the very few people we know that's caught a Fed case and walked away with a super light sentence.
Y'all niggas be getting all this money just to mess it up.
Like 5 years or more just for being a felon in possession of a firearm. Well, they're saying Richey possessed 12 firearms, possessed them in furtherance of drug trafficking.
And a switch.
And, you know, was allegedly pushing over 100 keys of marijuana. So, you know, if Richey ends up getting 5 or more years, that means he'll be gone from now until then, until his release date.
Yeah.
That's the move that she made, you know, filing this report. And if she's getting strangled, you can't really hold that against her, right? She's only 19 years old. And I mean, that in itself is another conversation because there's no evidence that he did anything crazy. Apparently, Tatiana's mom was like, why are y'all worried about my daughter? She's doing fine, when she was only 17. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Because there's nothing saying he did anything crazy, so you really can't put a title on him.
It might not be nothing saying that he did nothing crazy, but bro, that club video, whoever recorded that, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he definitely swung on her, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna get into the hands of the feds in court, and they probably gonna try to use this as evidence that, you know, he was beating on her, or, you know, they had an abusive relationship.
Until that point.
I ain't no detective. I'm just saying.
This is another example of a relationship essentially crashing a career. Blueface, Krishan,
right.
Richey, Tatiana. It's wild, but drop y'all thoughts in the comments section. Let me know what y'all think about it.
Let me know what y'all think about this, man. This is crazy. Freaky Richey, y'all think Freaky Richey? Y'all think he innocent? Y'all think his girlfriend lying? You know what I'm saying? She might just be trying to get some money. But do y'all feel like this man really did it? I don't know though, we will see. But yeah though, y'all, look, this is my reaction channel where I do react to true crimes, you know, crazy murder stories, anything like that. If y'all like this type of content, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure y'all like the video so to help YouTube push my content out to more people like y'all that do enjoy this type of content. And yes, your boy NoLimit BJ, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all in the next one.